All right. So the Open, 2025 Open is all done. How'd you do? In my case, this was the first year I RX'd all of the workouts. There's little asterisks there, but all of them I did enter a RX score for and legitimately did do the RX workout. Again, there is a little bit of an asterisk. We'll get to that. So first thing is, how did the workouts go? So the first one is 25.1 was dumbbell snatches. Oh no, it was dumbbell clean and jerk, and then burpees over the dumbbell, and then walking lunges. And it was an ascending ladder, so you added 3 reps every round. And I did pretty good. I think I made like 5 rounds. Workout was no problem. Had no problem. 50-pound dumbbell was no issue. None of it. I have, it's just Monty Python, silly walks, and off we went. Second workout was more challenging. But what's funny is, seriously sick, Carly, working with dogs. Let's see. It was, you did pull-ups, then thrusters. Oh, no. Pull-ups, then double unders, then thrusters. And I think the weight kept going up. No, the weight stayed the same, but the pull-up got harder each time. No, the weight went up also, but fewer reps each time. Anyway, getting mixed up. I'm doing this out of memory. But it went precisely to what I thought it would. I timed out trying to do chest to bar pull-ups, but I was actually quite pleased with it. I did exactly what I thought I would do. The third workout was interesting. So wall walks, then rowing, then more wall walks, then you did deadlifts, then power cleans, and then snatches, and then you rowed again, and wall walks in between. Total of 25 wall walks through the whole workout. And the day before, this is where it gets fun. It did not go to what I planned. The day before, I had done some wall walks to the RX spec, which is you walk your hands back to 10 inches from the wall. Both hands have to touch the 10-inch tape. Now, part of the thing is, by the movement standard, you have to just touch the tape. So if you could like hop your hand on and off, that'd count. What a lot of people did was they'd move one hand and support themselves, touch the tape, take off. And I figured, you just got to boop the tape. I can do that. And I did it twice the day before. One time. So that's the asterisk. I got up, I did the first wall walk, just about ate the floor coming back down. I touched it and I felt myself slipping. It just did not go well for me. I tried for probably 2 or 3 minutes to get another wall walk, and finally I was like, I can either just walk off the floor or we'll just finish the workout doing scaled wall walks. And I did the RX weights, and I made it to 21 snatches. Had I just done it scaled, I think I would have been able to finish the workout, but doesn't matter. My big thing is I'm not a competitive CrossFitter. This is strictly a do not die activity to keep me healthy and fit. What the Open did provide me, though, is some interesting information to help me continue. First thing is, compared to previous Opens, I'm now able to RX. I was able to RX all of these workouts, and I think next year I'll be able to do even better. The other piece is, one of the things that's kind of funny is, in the past, I looked at these workouts. I remember the first 2 years I looked at it, I was like, these are the stupidest thing. Now I'm looking at the workouts and I'm like, okay, no big deal. I'd actually say all 3 of them are ones that if my gym program them just during the year, I wouldn't be upset. They're like, okay, fine, we can do this. So the big piece coming out of this, the takeaways, if you will, is first thing is I kind of like, especially in the first workout, I was kind of clowning. I was just like, oh, I'm going to do one round and that's it. Because the rules of the open are if I do one rep at RX, I've beat everybody who scaled, which personally I think is stupid, but so be it. But I didn't take the workout seriously. And so I was just like, I didn't. So I need to be a little more serious about it when I'm doing the open to try to get a better result and a better measurement. Okay, so be it. But the other thing to me is this highlights what I talked about previously, skills acquisition. In my opinion, CrossFit gyms are not very good at programming for skill development. If you're an RX athlete and you already had RX wall walks, then that workout was no problem. If you're a scaled athlete who wants to be an RX, be able to do RX stuff, the opportunity for you to work on a RX wall walk is really hit or miss. I can't recall last time we did wall walks. And I realize CrossFit has a very large vocabulary of stuff that we do. And so it's challenging for the coach to work in that stuff. And I don't have a solution to it beyond what I'm doing anyway, which is I go to a normie gym, which primarily I use to work on my lifts. I work on jump rope, things like that. But unless you're going to do something like that, and unless you're in a position to do something like that, I don't really know how what else to do. And in some ways, and I don't even know if it's necessarily a problem for the gym to solve, but it is what I see as a problem. Because, for instance, the double unders, I could have gotten further into the chest to bar pull-ups had it not taken me 5 minutes to do 42 double unders. What doing those double unders really highlighted to me is under pressure, doing double unders for me was very difficult. I ended up doing sets of 2 and 3, just chipping away through it until I got to the 42. And that left me like 3 minutes after I got the thrusters done. I had like 3 minutes to do chest to bar pull-ups. And I had like 5 attempts, which that's another example. I have the strength to do a chest to bar pull-up. The trick is there's some skill involved in actually hitting your chest to the bar. And it's something that you have to actually go and work on. I have a friend, he's in excellent shape. He wasn't able to get any chest to bar pull-ups because he just never has the opportunity to work on them. He's never worked on it. So that's the two big things that I take away. That one, I should be more serious in these and take it a little more seriously, whatever. But skill development, it's something that if you're working to do CrossFit, and even if like me, you're like, I don't really care about the competition. I don't care where I stack up against everybody else. I care about, did I do better this year than I did last year? And honestly, the rank doesn't tell me anything about that. But it does, but the fact that I was able to do even one wall walk, the fact that I was able to do all of those double unders under pressure, things like that, I am a better athlete than I was previously. If you are on the same journey as me, then you need to think about, okay, how do I build in skill development? Because in general, just showing up for CrossFit regularly and doing the workout, you are going to get fitter. But developing those skills, you've got to figure out how to get that built in, either in the class, blowing off the workout and, making accommodations, scaling the workout to allow you to develop those skills, or finding out time outside of class, either getting staying late after while the next class is going. In my case, we'll actually be leaving here in just a few. God, really, Carly? Pardon me, gremlin. but you know, I get into the 4 o'clock class, and then after it's over, you know, stay for an extra 10, 15 minutes to work on pistols or wall walks or muscle ups or whatever those things are. Those are things you need to do. My plan in general, I don't really see that I have anything to change in what I'm doing. What I do think, it's pretty much, you know, doubling down. Interesting piece I watched, was it Behind the Whiteboard or something like that? Not Varied, not random, but podcast had a guy from, oh God, jump rope, Tommy Lee, no, Buddy Lee, and he's a Buddy Lee jump rope coach. He did the CrossFit um, jump rope program back in the day when they were doing things like that, and he talked about just jumping rope, and it's listening to that has me rethinking my approach and worry about doing double unders. I'm actually going back to playing around more with just doing freestyle jump rope. And probably my biggest weakness there, besides timing, which is why I can't do big groups of double unders, excuse me as I spit everywhere, is also my footwork, coordination between my hands and my feet at the same time. So playing around doing more freestyle working on boxer skip and doing heel toe and things like that, so that I'm doing hands and feet at the same time, should over time translate to being able to do double unders more efficiently, because just experience and comfort spinning the rope and having the timing and instinct to move correctly. For things like muscle ups, I'm doing tons of lat pull downs. Today, I did a max effort set of doing 300-pound, well, it's 299 on the lat pull down machine, just doing singles every minute. It was really cool being able to pull that much weight. So really and truly, that's all I've got for this. I'm interested to know, you know, how did you do in the open? You know, if you're not doing that stuff, I honestly think you should. But that's all I've got here. And if you made it this far, like, subscribe, help me grow this channel and keep this conversation going. Anyway, have a good one. Where is the remote? Doesn't matter.